Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We're going to go ahead and pull your energy to see what you got going on, what you're working on. Remember, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, and yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my 6. So what we're gonna do, fresh start. There is not a fresh start here. It's in reverse. But what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this fresh start. We're going to talk about the journey when it comes to this fresh start, or where the fresh start is not, because we're also going to talk about the lesson, and we're going to understand the lesson and the journey of this start here. This is the topic that we're going to talk about. Anyway, at the end, we're going to pull from the crystal deck to figure out the chakras that we need to focus on and release this negative energy with an affirmation at the end of the read. So do me a favor, again, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. A lot of you guys that are subscribers don't have the bell notification turned on, and therefore I want to apologize in advance because I won't be able to be in the background of the premieres. So I'm just going to go ahead and start posting the videos. Everything is starting to happen and so fast that I want to make sure that I'm there for you and you guys are there for me. So do me that favor and hit the bell notification. That helps support my channel so that you can watch my videos and come back to them. Happiness is at the bottom of the deck. So there is some type of happiness. It says reconciliation. It says karmic partner. There also says temptation. So what I'm going to do is we're going to talk about why there is not a fresh start. This is an old situation that's happening all over again. And so it looks like somebody was mirroring, which is twin flame type energy, mirroring the same energy and realizing the temptations and the passions. The passions mean more than the temptations. And so therefore the options that were there and you waiting on the situation and this person being childish now comes with clarity that this person is realizing that you're their soulmate or they're your soulmate, and there's a promise there because there was deception in the past. So that's kind of how this works, you know, this thing called life, these things called relationships. When we meet somebody who is not ready to commit and we don't set any boundaries, this is how it works. We have to understand the importance of their friendship first and go back to it and start and realize by the mirroring that we're doing things that we need to work on, things that they need to work on. And sometimes it takes separation in order for that to happen. When somebody really realizes how much they miss you and want what you want, but they're too afraid to come up to the surface to deal with the past energies of why they're afraid of this. So that is how I see that. Now we're going to go ahead. So we have reconciliation, we have mirror, we have energy, we have karmic partner, we have temptations, and we have passion. Sometimes when we feel like there is some type of karmic energies that happen in our lives, we feel like we blame it on people, and sometimes it's us reflecting and mirroring the things that we need to fix within ourselves. Remember, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. The bottom of the deck is grieving. So this is why the reconciliation may be happening. They're stuck in grief, unable to see that they still have the power to create a positive change. And so you are waiting for them, but how long will you wait? How long are you going to wait? The bottom also, it says a leap of faith. They did not expect this love to run this deep. They're putting their pride aside and taking a leap of faith. So that's when they have clarity. That's how it works. When they realize that they're about to lose you, which is sad, but that's just the way it works. So when they feel like they're about to lose you, then they start to want to do the work and heal their inner child, because you've been waiting, and they realize that the wait is gonna stop in a minute, right? It's not gonna happen too much longer, because that's where we all are. Old wounds, again, their unhealed childhood wounds. See, it comes out. Prevents them from forming meaningful and long-lasting relationships until you change that energy. And so, game over here. They fear your wrath. They know you're no longer entertaining their half-hearted effort. Exactly. So this is why the fresh start. This is an old relationship, and you're questioning, and they're questioning whether or not you're going to be there and still wait for them in the process of this. Because remember, in the past they felt like they had options, and now they feel like it's game over because their temptation, the karmic energies, and the passions of the past made them actually have to reflect and change their energy and stop mirroring this negative one-sided energy, so that they can have a reconciliation with you. So with that being said, I'm going to pull from the messages from your twin flame. It's messages of your beloved. So this doesn't mean that you don't love this person. This means that you had to do what you needed to do in order to cause to have happiness within yourself. And so therefore, with that being said, you still want that. You still have that option in the back of your head, no matter how you try to fight it or how you try to see things. Yeah, you want that, but you've been in so much pain, and this caused you so much pain that you're afraid to go back to that. So that is why you had to figure out your happiness first. And that's sometimes what clarity is. It's clarity and understanding that if this was a karmic partner, there was a reason why, and it says it, childhood wounds, things like that they have to focus on, but you also have to focus on. And here's the thing, your childhood wounds cause you to feel gullible. Sorry, respectfully, be gullible, meaning no boundaries, putting all your eggs in one basket and things like that. And that's what we have to learn to unlearn and relearn. We have to unlearn to relearn. They learn theirs differently. They learn how to be cold. You learn how to overly love and overly be codependent on situations, people, and things like that. And then until you pull your energy back. Does that make sense? So these are the things that you have to mirror. You mirror a different way than they mirror, and that's just what it is. You have to grow from that, both of you guys. And so, they have to have some type of positive change and then take a leap of faith and learn how to heal. But in that process, you've learned your strengths based upon their weaknesses, right? That makes sense? Boom. Anyway, at the bottom of the deck, it says, I'm afraid this relationship is too good to be true, and I pull away in fear. Exactly what I was saying. That's the same thing. It says communication. When we're talking, things just come out of my mouth, and afterwards, I'm not even sure why I said them, because that is the way that they learn to love. They learn to love and hate and anger, and so therefore it says the union. So that was patterns. Oh, my phone just did so. That was patterns, and this is communication. This is union, and this is time and intentions. It says, I feel the chemistry between us. We need to trust that the energy we share will bring us back together. So they want you to be on the same page as them. Like, this is the page that you were on in the beginning, and now they want you to go back to this page, but sometimes it's just hard for you to do that, right? And so the next one says time and intention. Surrender brings us together faster than resistance. So now the things that you were saying, they're mirroring that. And that's where you have to understand the way that things happen. It's like this person wants to come back and give you everything that you gave to them. And it's just like hard for you to accept that and to understand it. But at some point, you got to realize what this person taught you. That does not mean you have to go back. That means that you have to respectfully say, send strength and healing to this person so that they can heal in the process of you finding out what your true happiness is. Because again, you guys are mirroring each other because you guys love opposite, and you're learning how to love the way they loved, and they're learning how to love the way you love unconditionally. Does that make sense? And so that's how I see it. Now, with that being said, because this person is, I'm not all for breakups. I believe in love, and I believe in reconciliations too, in some form, and I also believe in forgiving. And so that is just who we are as Care Bears, Cancers. We care, and whether we have it on the back of our mind, we pull it across as anger when we realize that somebody has hurt us, and we feel like it's to the core, but in the process, they actually taught you a lesson. So learn to forgive them and move forward. Send strength and healing. Send strength and healing, period. Boom. That's it. And if it's meant for you guys to come back, the reconciliation will happen. But that anger in the process of sending out, like, F that person, they did this to me, that is not healing. That is not moving forward. That is being stagnant. And yeah, because you're shattered, damaged, broken, and destroyed. That's how you feel. You feel damaged, broken, and destroyed, and therefore, you just don't want to see anything. So everything that comes out of your mouth is in the Queen of Swords energy. You're upset, you're hurt, and now you're standing up for yourself, speaking your mind, and not taking shit from anybody, which is a total difference. But they're holding on to the memories of the past, the bittersweet dwelling and reminiscing, which is something that you did during the relationship. And now that this is just a situationship, you're shattered and you're spewing out mean things, but that's not really healing. So, again, I can hear and I can feel. Hold on, I dropped a card. Yeah, you're conflicted. Hold on, that's what card came out. Hold on. Not Jaheim, listen to me. Wale and Jeremiah on Chill is on. We've been in a tragedy for months. Why don't you agree with me for once? Maybe we can be on chill now. Maybe we can be on chill. So they want you to let go of that energy, that negative energy, because y'all been through some tragedies, or y'all been on some tragedies, and it wasn't your fault. And so they're seeing the beauty in you now that you're conflicted about seeing the beauty in them anymore. And so that's where multiple choices, inconsistencies, and decisions come in at, because you're conflicted because of their decisions, of the multiple choices, the options that they had in the past, and now they want you to just be on chill. No. And so that's how you're like, okay, but here's the thing: forgive them, move forward, and hopefully they heal. Send strength and healing, period, to them, right? And then now that they're having this healing thing, when you removed your energy, now they're coming back. So did you send strength and healing to them, period? Or did you send strength and healing to them and hope that they wanted to come back? See, that's the power of your words. That's how karma works. It comes back to you when you least expect it. Does that make sense? And that's why I say that. Understand what karma is. When you open your mouth and you say, you send out, and that's why I tell you guys, respectfully, don't pray for me. I love you guys. Send strength and healing to me, period. Because whatever you're praying for, it still comes with the rebuttal after that. I pray for her because, no, just send strength and healing, respectfully. And so that's where you have to understand that when you are trying to move forward and heal, you're sending that energy every time you think about that person, because you do, respectfully. I understand. I'm a Cancer. I get it. We don't just let go that fast unless it's something that's very, very, very deep and cruel that we can't see eye to eye with. And then still, you have to be able to forgive them and send strength and healing, because you are not the reason why this person is this way. So the way that they treated you or treated a person or did something, it's not on you. It's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of them. And that's things that they have to change. Does that make sense? Send strength and healing, period. Now, when you send strength and healing and your mind is steady wandering and like, I can't believe they did this to me. I can't believe that. That's about, but this is growth. This is what you understand, the power of your words and the power of your thoughts and the power of how you manifest things. Because you can manifest this same person back without being healed if you miss them. You get what I'm saying? Respectfully. So they have to see the beauty in you. Charming, graceful, and luxurious. And when they do, that's when they'll come back. And that's when they'll expect you to be on chill. Charlene is on. Yeah. And then it's going to be upheaval, shock, the unexpected, and trouble. Now you have to figure out how to deal with this person moving forward. Because the shock is like, did they just come back and say, we can be on chill? Like what? Did they come back and say that? After all of this, and I've been there and I've been on chill this whole time? That's the karmic energies in them. That's what they are healing from. So again, that energy that I just said like that, they coming back and they, you say respectfully, I'm glad that you came back and you said what you had to say, but I'm not ready and you're not either. As much as it's Charlene is on by Anthony Hamilton, and as soon as I was about to say as much as it hurts, he said, and it hurts so bad. You guys know I cannot sing, but I love you guys. You love me. I love me more than the both of us, right? So that's just where you have to understand. I'm spewing my thoughts and my energy to you so you can understand. Because when these songs come out, there's meanings to these songs that we didn't understand when we weren't going, or we understood when we were going through something, but we understand even more now that we're old enough to understand what they meant and where it brought you back to at that time period. Does that make sense? And so being on chill is just like, I was going to say I'm pulling from the breakup deck. All in my head. Your love has captured me everywhere I look. I see your face. That's what happens when you mess with the Care Bear. You get what I'm saying? They're all up in their head because they're conflicted. You're conflicted. You're like, how can you tell me to come back and be on chill? Because you haven't gotten over this person yet. Respectfully. I love you guys. And that's what that is. This energy of that negative. How you going to come back and say we can be on chill? Okay. Respectfully, I understand that you want to come. We are friends. We've always been friends. However, I don't believe that you've mastered the things that you needed to, or fixed the things that you need to, or understood the things that I was saying to you, and either fixed yourself or understood where you needed the most help at in regards to love. And so I'm okay with being cordial with you, but as far as a situationship, that has run its course respectfully. And as much as it hurts you, that's why you have to do this, because you're going to go back to square one when they feel like the game is over and you give them, okay, you can come over at 2 a.m. That's why they play games with you, because you're still playing games mentally with yourself because you love them. Even thinking of the opportunity or the energy of if they come back, what it will be like. That's the thing. And that's forgiveness. You have to understand how to forgive that situation. So anyway, my last reading that I did, I pulled no tarot because I felt like it told you what karma is and how you spew it and learning how to manifest and how to block certain energies. So I think I'm getting to this point to where it makes you angry. Yeah, exactly. So they're angry at themselves because they don't feel like you're going to take them back. But you're angry because they call you back and say, we can be on chill. I'm angry at myself and sometimes even you for how things turned out. That is what I just said. I cannot make this up. That's the upheaval, the shock, being conflicted, because now as much as you wanted this, they're coming back and saying what you want them to say, but you're just like, so you're coming back and saying what I want you to say, what I wanted you to say, but your actions speak louder than words, right? Anyway. Grass is greener. They felt like the grass was greener on the other side. I had a read called The Grass is Greener last week, I think it was. I need time to see if there's better romantic options. That's where they said. That's the bullshit that they said to you, right? That's what they said. And you're like, you know what? I'm tired. You need to deal with your old wounds right here, right? I'm tired because you think everything is better on the outside of me. You have to see healing. Boom. This is when the healing takes place on your part. And it has to when they're distant from you. I'm taking the time to heal, to accept the love I know I deserve. Boom, this is you. Because that's why they feel like the game is over, because you've healed and you're not falling back into the bull that they used to do. And so the shattered energies is like, because they come back, they keep coming back and they keep saying the same shit and they haven't healed. And so this is where you feel like you're angry, and there's a shocking thing because the unexpected comes when they say we can be on chill. And it's like, no, strategizing. I'm coming up with a plan and an offer you can't refuse. Now, this is what you have to realize. The temptation, the passion, is this because they don't want to lose you, or it's because they've really done the work to help themselves? But here's a part when it comes to me talking about the throat chakras and saying what it is and working on the chakras, that what it is and saying what you need, what you mean, and what they need to focus on. But half of the time you can't get it out because they're not willing to hear what you got to say until you don't say it. So sending strength and healing, period, to this person every time this person thinks about you, and you say, I send strength and healing, instead of saying, how could they do this? You send strength and healing, boom. It's the Cupid's arrow flies and hits them in their heart to where they're like, this type shit, make it about it. You know that TikTok Normandy song when the video and she's like shaking every time she thinks about this person. This is what happens, and then they realize you remove the energy, and whether they're strategizing or not in a karmic way, they have to realize that the grass isn't always greener on the other side, and they learn to miss you, and then they start to see you on billboards. They start to hear the songs, you know. A True Man is owned by Jagged Edge. Yeah, you guys know I love my Jagged Edge. I love my Donnell Jones. And yes, I love He Whose Name Shall Not Be Mentioned. I love his music. Music. So these songs, it's like a true man. Look up Jagged Edge, a true man. And this is what they have to realize. They have to realize what it is to be a true man or woman in a cohesive, beautiful relationship that causes happiness. Does that make sense? Jaheim, you know, all of these things, Trey Songz even, you know, all of these things, you have to understand that these are why the healing is necessary. They have to realize what the temptation, the karmic partner, the passions, that things that they were passionate about, the options that they felt like they had, the wounds that they have, the grass is greener. This is what they have to have. They have to understand and learn. Does that make sense? So I guess now, 19 minutes into it, I'm going to pull from this deck, which is like the twin flame type, maybe or not twin flame soulmate, or maybe you feel like maybe you want it to be, but it's really not. I'll pull from this deck, and then we're going to go ahead and move forward. But the waiting game, yes, waiting again. All of this is a waiting game until you get tired of waiting. Now I know you wasn't ready. You can't handle the ghosting. Look, it can be difficult to hear, but if someone is ghosting you and does not want to be with you, they are reflecting a lack of your own self-worth. That's what you have to learn. That all of this stuff is coming. The waiting that you're doing is reflecting. That's where the mirroring is. It's reflecting the lack of your self-worth, your own self-worth, because you are accepting with no boundaries what you feel like could be. The potential will have you fucked up all day, every day, respectfully, right? And so that is why it says that climax. Their anxiety and worries about your bond with there's anxieties and worries about your bond with your twin. You may be in separation, but if you get through it, you'll emerge stronger than ever. Boom. I can't make this up. Emerging stronger than ever. Maybe that's what I'll name it if I can remember. But the waiting game. Here's the waiting game. How long will you continue to wait? If you find you're not receiving what you want from your twin, it's time to practice self-love and walk away. I can't make this up. And walk away. The waiting game. Let's read this. Look. I'm saying this. You got to know what a true man or a true woman is. I give you all my loving, baby. Baby, come on. Okay, y'all know I can't sing. But here you go. Listen, it's the waiting game. This is what you have to understand. This waiting game. So you have to recognize that. So I'll go ahead and pull tarot, which I don't believe I need to, but I will because this is a tarot channel. But the thing is, it's like you have to understand where to transmute your energy and how to do it. And it's all about you. That was the Three of Swords that just showed his face with that big heart over there. That is heartbreak, finding a way out, seeking liberation, and that's what you have to do in the process of understanding why. The reconciliation is here. Let's clarify the reconciliation and let's clarify the karmic partner. The card flew out. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I said that to you. Stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind. Don't take shit from anybody. That is what energy you're in now. Independent, unbiased, clear, and very direct. That's where the reconciliation will only take place. That if you're very clear on unblocking those chakras that have been holding you back in the past because they've been blocked and you've been afraid. Let's clarify the mirroring. I just feel like that is what you need to know. Don't waste your time won't waste your time is on by Jacquees. And that's what they're telling you. Page of Pentacles, doing the work, right? Never stop learning. If you think you know everything, you know nothing at all. Practical and trustworthy, mirroring. You guys trust each other for some reason. And that's why you have to realize why you're mirroring this energy. The karmic partner. You just have to understand that. That's what comes. The karmic partner is an emperor type energy. Somebody who has stability, order, power, and protection. But it does not come with relationships. It comes with business. It comes with being able to think that the grass is greener and not dealing with the wounds. They become the emperor and stable in their own life because of the past energies and the hurts that they had to go through. Remember, I said you guys are reflecting the things. You're learning this way, they're learning that way. I don't know if that was this read or if that was the last read called Everything Changed. Everything Changed is what it's called. So go look at that. But this is, I think it was this read that I just said that the emperor is how they heal differently. They learned differently. You learned to love. You learned from your past pains or your childhood pains to overly give. And they learned, and with their past childhood pains, to block and be protective and to focus and look good on the outside and not focus on the inside internal wounds. So once you guys learn to heal and to focus on the internal wounds, you guys will realize that it's not so bad after all. But remember, forgiving this energy because they want to chill, they want to be on chill, is where you have to learn why. Because you gave so much and you removed it so fast. Well, it might not have been fast because again, we have, it could, we don't have pentacles, we got pentacles here, but it's not, specific. This is a learning stage. Again, you're unlearning to relearn, And that's what you guys both need to do. Unlearn to relearn. Because if it's worth it, like it says, somewhere here, boom, somewhere. Oh, somewhere. That makes sense. There you have it. It says right here. Where's it at? I won't waste your time. One way. I don't know where it's at. Anyway, so it basically says that you guys. Wait a minute. Entertaining their half-hearted. Yeah, the fear that they're rough. Entertaining their half-hearted. Unhealed childhood. Yeah, long-lasting relationships. There it is. Their unhealed childhood wounds prevent them from forming meaningful and lasting long relationships. And it says somewhere else. Okay, whatever. But you guys get what I'm saying. I'm gonna clarify this healing thing, this healing over here, because your energy is reflecting based upon, yeah, Two of Pentacles, juggling, healing. You guys are juggling. Yeah, look, options, imbalance, and negotiations. You guys keep coming back and trying to negotiate this healing, this thing, but neither one of you guys have healed. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye, farewell, my love. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyway, that is neither one of us. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say what it is. Gladys Knight and the Pips. Come on, you guys. I listened to that with my mom many a nights, many a days. So just saying, and that's where the temptations and all this is easier to deal with. You know, temptations and passion. Let's clarify that. Comes out with the Magician. Yes, this person is easy. Conscious awareness and manifestation. It's easy for them to manifest because they look good on the outside, right? Emperor energy. They keep it good on the outside, but look, falling down, but in the midst of it, when it comes to the karmic energy, they keep holding on to that because they can manifest that easier than to be, and it's easier for them to deal with these types of people, the temptations and the passions, things that, you know, the options that they have, instead of dealing with the old wounds. Let's clarify shattered. Shattered comes with the Six of Swords. That's why you walked away, forward moving, travel. You moved and walked away from this energy because this is easier. Conflicted. Let's clarify the conflicted. You know, I just feel like, you know, the thing is neither one of us wants to be the first. Comes with the Two of Wands in the reverse. The Two of Wands in the reverse is just letting you know that there's indifferences, listlessness, and inner conflict. The inner conflict. You're conflicted, basically, is basically what it's saying with the Two of Wands energy. Which way should you go? Because they're holding on to the memories. You've held on to them, but you're conflicted now that they want to come back and just chill, right? Ten of Swords energy. You feel like it's being backstabbed, but remember, no man is your friend, no man is your enemy, every man is your teacher. When you learn that this is the reason why, the insight and knowledge to know what's causing you sadness, Five of Cups energy, Ten of Swords energy, air energy. This being here is sudden endings, failures, and feeling like you've been backstabbed, and that's why you are like conflicted. Inner conflict and conflicted, but you have to have balance in the process of finding your happiness, and that's where that is. You have to have balance, and you know, understand that the Page of Wands energy, yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. So understand, living in the now is what you need to know. The past causes fear, the present causes anxiety. And that is why you have to live in the now, and this person expects for you to let go of the past and not deal with it. Let go of their past hurts and energies, and that's why they want to chill and not deal with it. And you're like, no, deal with the past because I had to realize why I had to set boundaries. You have to learn that. So again, neither one of us wants to be the first to say. You get what I'm saying? So there you have it. This is where we are. Let's go ahead and pull from the crystal deck, and let's let this old energy go after that with the affirmation. You know, I just feel like too many cards come out. My read is at 28 minutes. I know you guys like short reads, but anyway, Orange Hearts if you're still rocking with me right now. Rose Quartz, Aurora Quartz, Bloodstone, Vera Cruz Amethyst, Cal Copyright, and the Pyrite. I have this on my desk. I have that on my desk. I have the Cal Copyright right here on my desk. And I think I have a Bloodstone somewhere here, or it might be on my other thing. But anyway, the Aurora Quartz, I don't think I have. Anyway, so the Pyrite, it deals with all the chakras. Now, I'm going to say, because all of these have different chakras, I'm going to tell you what all the chakras are. Pay attention, listen. Pyrite is right here. Pyrite is here. Rose Quartz is here. Cow copyright is here. Okay? It's there. So the pyrite. This deals with all chakras, right? The crown chakra. The crown chakra is your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom. This is you, your belief system, changing your belief system, unlearning to relearn, right? The third eye chakra, your intuition, your perception, and your understanding. Understanding that your intuition is telling you, your perception and your understanding is telling you what it is that you need to do to move forward. However, we block it. We block it. We change our belief systems to fit in with somebody that has wounds that we feel like we can have the potential to be with for the rest of our life. That's the blockage, right? The throat chakra, not being able to communicate with the person who feels like they have it made. They know what it is. They can manifest the money. Money means everything. You're not able to express yourself or to trust in your decisions anymore because this person makes you feel less than. That is when your throat chakras are blocked and you do not trust in your ability to communicate and you stop to speak because you don't want to ruffle any feathers. Your heart chakra is your ability to love, to be harmonious, and to forgive. Forgive this chill energy because they have shit that they need to work on from the past. Being able to have the options, the things that are easier to get. And that's them realizing that the grass is greener. They think that the grass is greener on the other side, but they have to have a realization that it's not. That is where you have to forgive this person for who they are. You forgive this person. Send strength and healing, period, to this person. And then it will come back to you in the process of you healing yourself. Does that make sense? Your solar plex chakra is your optimism, your clarity, and your personal power. Taking your personal power back with the emperor energy, the same energy that you are mirroring with this person. They're teaching you a lesson, whether you know it or not. You're teaching them to love. They're teaching you to be strong. So you have to be able to forgive this person. No man is your enemy. No man is your friend. Every man is your teacher. This deals with all chakras. Do you understand what I'm saying? So taking your personal power back and having clarity, taking your personal power back and having clarity on why this person was your teacher and helped you to get to this point to where you are mirroring strength. You are mirroring strength. Does that make sense? Get to this point to where you are mirroring this strength. Your sacral chakra is your emotions, your intimacy, and your confidence. Being able to get back on your chariot, being the Cancer, your confidence in yourself, and being emotionally stable. My throat chakra, I just started to almost choke. So somebody's throat chakra, them saying, so are you yelling at the TV saying, or the phone saying, you are right? And I almost said, bitch, you are right. But I'm sorry, respectfully. Hey. Anyway, so the emotions, intimacy, and the confidence when it comes to what you have lacked because this person felt like they could make the decisions. This is ending the difficult situations with the Ten of Swords, not feeling backstabbed anymore. You know, having clarity on why you felt that way and moving forward, right? And then so, you know, the root chakra is your ability to survive, stability, order, and power and protection, the ability to survive, to be stable, and to ground yourself through all other aspects of this situation. Them wanting to chill, you learning that you have to walk away, you learning that you have inner and outer conflicts that you're dealing with, and they do too, and they need to deal with that before you can have any kind of balance or reconciliation and harmonious energy. Does that make sense? This is what it takes. It says it right here. Reconciliation. I cannot make this up. This is reconciliation. This is how you have to have reconciliation with the balance and being harmonious about this. They have to realize this. And so now we're going to go ahead and say the affirmations for the pyrite. It says, I succeed in all my endeavors, period. I succeed in all of my endeavors. Ron Isley, the Isley brothers is on. What would you do? What would you do if R. Kelly wrote this, just to let you know. Anyway, the rose quartz is here. Compassion, self-esteem, and love. The ability to love. It says, I am filled with love, compassion for myself and others. But yourself came first, not others. You know how the pilot says. The pilot says, save yourself first. And then you can turn around and save the person next to you, whether it be your kid or not. The cow copyright, right? Locating objects, connection, and meditation, right? This says, I am filled with the infinite healing energy of the universe. Separated is on by Avant. There's a reason why you have been separated. Does that make sense? The aqua aurora quartz is your spirituality, awareness, your spiritual awareness, sorry, your communication and your channeling. It says, my spirit is limitless. Always remember that, period, right? The bloodstone, detoxifying, grounding, and healing yourself. This is the healing part, right? It says, I live in the present moment. I said that. The past causes fear. The future causes anxiety. Living in the present moment. You know, Page of Wands energy is right here somewhere. I remember it came out. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. I live in the present moment. Stop living in the past. That's why this person wants to say, yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. They only care about now. They want you to let go of the past. No, you want them to heal with the past and move forward. That causes balance and happiness, right? The Vera Cruz Amethyst, meditative, protection, and spirituality. It says, I receive ongoing guidance from the universe. That's who you can count on. The universe, the sun, the moon, the stars, and yourself. That is where we are. Now, let's go ahead and let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. Remember, like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. I love you guys.